Last month, I went through 100 business websites, right here in Vancouver. 90 of them failed a test that takes 5 seconds. Not a technical test, not an SEO test, the simplest test in marketing. Can a stranger land on your homepage, understand what you do, and know what to click in the time it takes to exhale? 90% couldn't clear that bar, and every single one of those businesses was leaving money on the table. Not because their service was bad, but because their website was functioning as a digital brochure instead of a sales machine. Today, I'm going to show you the engineering behind why that happens and the 3 things you can change this week to fix it. Here's what neuroscience tells us about the human brain on a web page. When a visitor arrives, they are not reading, they are scanning. The brain is running a threat detection algorithm built over hundreds of thousands of years of evolution, and it hates one thing above everything else: noise. In UX research, we call it decision fatigue, but the engineering principle is simpler. Every extra element on your page is a small tax on the visitor's cognitive resources. Sliders, multiple competing buttons, stock photography that doesn't connect to your offer, a navigation menu with 7 items. Each one forces a micro-decision. Each micro-decision depletes the mental energy your prospect was going to use to say yes. The Stanford Web Credibility Project measured something even more confronting. Users judge a website's trustworthiness in 50 milliseconds. 50! That is not reading time, that is pattern recognition. And a cluttered, generic template fails that pattern test before your headline even loads. Meanwhile, the eye moves in predictable paths across every screen. This is not opinion. It's been measured with infrared cameras in labs across 3 continents. If your call to action is not sitting at one of these natural resting points, you are engineering against yourself. So, here are the 3 elements that must exist in every homepage header, not because they look good, but because the data says they convert. Element 1, a value statement in 12 words or less. Not your tagline, not your company name. Element 2, a single visually isolated call to action. 1 button, 1 color, 1 instruction. Element 3, a trust signal above the fold. 1 specific verifiable proof element. This is the engineering equivalent of a safety rating. It doesn't close the sale, it keeps the browser in the room long enough for the sale to close itself. Your website is either working for you or working against you, every hour, including right now while you're watching this. If you want to know exactly where yours is leaking, I'm offering a complimentary website audit through Amaranth. We'll do the engineering analysis, load time, hierarchy, conversion architecture, and show you the math, not the opinion. Link is below. Takes 30 seconds to book. We'll do the rest.